Hello, this is Mr. Hebner. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. I'm talking about the weather data project. Just want to go over it, do some examples with you guys. The project is going to be focusing on honing in your data collection skills and your graphing skills, and then there'll be a few questions that you need to answer about the graphs that you make. Alright, so the purpose of the project is to graph and analyze current local weather data over the course of the last 30 days. So preferably use the last 30 days. If you want to use a different set of 30 days, I'm not going to knock you for it. If you want to do it by hand, by all means, you can do that. And then you can take a picture of it and submit it to me. Or you can do it digitally, or you can do a combo of the two, some by hand, some digital. But if you do that, make sure that it is all in a digital format somehow, like take a picture and put it on a Google Doc. And take your digital form and put it on a Google Doc, or put them all so that they're connected by links, just so it's in one nice little package. Otherwise, it's going to be insane for me to try to piece this part and that part all together. So it's on you to turn in your total product together as one thing. It can, yeah. Alright, so what are the requirements? You're going to need a cover page that has your name on it and the period or block in which you are in. You need a table of contents. So the table of contents would most likely have, sunrise, sunset, moonrise, moonset, temperature, basically each page. And if you can number them, that'd be great. And you can kind of connect them, make a nice little, cute little table of contents. You're then going to have a sunrise versus sunset graph. You're going to want the data in a chart, and then the next page would be a graph. Or if you want to, you can have all of your data for all of your graphs, the sunrise, the moonrise, the temperature and precipitation. All that data could be in one chart, and that would be the first page. And then the next pages would be the graphs. I would recommend doing that, but if you want to have a chart and then the graph, chart and then graph, chart and then graph, you are more than welcome to do it that way also. Going to your cover, title and pictures. So you need to have a nice little flashy title and some sort of picture that relates to your topic, to your project. Describe your booklet, report the page. Yep. Number the pages. And again, it doesn't have to be digital. You can do it all on paper and then scan each sheet. For each graph, you're going to have a title, labeled X and Y axis, units included, plotted data in the form of line graphs. So that's the lines for these specific graphs, and then you're going to want a bar graph for the precipitation. And would a line graph work for precipitation? Yes, but typically with precipitation graphs, they are in bar because you're looking at quantities in amount, and typically a bar graph is better for visualizing amounts of quantities. And then you're going to need a key for each graph. So, got a quick little example right here. Alright, so right here I've got the nice title. I've got my y-axis, my x-axis, and oops, I don't have them labeled yet. So this is time. And then this is day. And I just had it like April 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. If you want to go back to March and end it at today, you could, or you can find data for, scratch that. For moonrise sunset data, you can look in the future and predict what the moonrise sunset. They have those websites that have that information. But as we all know, predicting the temperature and precipitation of future is not really possible to be 100% accurate. So I would recommend having today be your last day on the chart, and so then you got to go backwards 30 days. That way you'll be able to have all your precipitation data, you'll have all your temperature data because it all already happened, it's recorded. Alright, and then as you notice down here, I have my key, and this is going to make more sense after I do an example. I got moonrise and moonset. So I'm going to have two graphs on this one graph, because then I can kind of compare how is the moon rise changing and how is the moon set changing. You can see it when you overlay two graphs onto one. So my moon rise data points are going to be open circles, and my moon set data points are going to be closed circles. Alright, moving on, you're also going to need answers to questions, typed or neatly written. Neatly being key, because if I can't read your handwriting, then that's not going to be good. So use complete sentences to answer, and use supporting evidence from the data and your graphs that you made. And where is it? Here it is. This is all posted on your Google Classroom assignment. This is the question page. These are the questions you're going to be answering, and I've got a few questions for each type of graph that you are doing. So like example, how many minutes of daylight were lost from the first day to the last day of your data, and then show your calculations. So you're going to have to use your graph to do that. Alright, so the next part is grading. Project will be worth 100 points. 10 points for each graph, 10 points for answering the questions for each graph, 10 points for all of the data tables, 5 for the cover, 5 points for the table of contents. Alright, I want to go over your resources that I have for you. And here it is right there. Hey, Josiah. Weather data websites. So we got sunrise, sunset, moonrise, moonset, high and low temperature data, and then we have precipitation data. And this I will post for you on that classroom assignment page. Alright, so I want to just do a quick short little example to help you guys out in this graphing. I have this weather data Google sheet. I'll just post for your information. Feel free to use it. You don't have to use it. It's your choice. So why don't we do sunrise, sunset, and I'm going to go to that website. That's this website right here. Popped it up, and here I am, and I'm in the month of March. I can pick April, and with this you can pick really any time in the future because we have it all mapped out when the moon will rise and set. But for this project, so because we're doing a whole bunch of other different graphs of information, pick the same 30 days for each time. And since we can't predict the future of the rain and the temperature, make sure you pick the past 30 days that happened. I'm just going to start on, since my graph says 4/8, I'll just switch it to March 8th, which is perfect. March 8th. I don't want to do March 5th and then going through March 10th. Why? Because we have daylight savings time that's totally man-made, but it messes our data up. You have this weird skew of an hour. So I would start at the 8th instead of before that, so that you don't have this weird goofiness in your graphs. Alright, so I'm just going to do 3 data points. We got 7:02, 7:36. That's the moon rise. 7:02, 7:36. And let's get that other one, 8:07. Alright, and we'll call, I forget what day that was, 4, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, the kids are going on recess. We have a mini daycare in here, and I forgot the date again. Alright, 8th, 9th, and 10th. 8th, 4. Oops, I'm saying April. I'm in April mode here. So we got 3 8th, 3 9th, and 3 10th. Alright, and let's do... Oh, let's see. Am I talking about moonrise, moonset? I am. Alright, I put it in the wrong category. Ah. Okay, let's do this. Moonrise. 7:02. 7:36. And 8:07. Get rid of those. And let's do the moonset right away. Kids left the door open. Alright. Huh. Oh man, I'm just full of mistakes here. Moonset. This is the moonset. Okay. Moonset. So it's important to really read your columns that you're doing. Otherwise your data is going to be totally goofy. You want to make sure your data you collect is correct before you do all your graphs and then find out that it's not correct. Alright, 7:02. 7:36. Let me know if this is right. Oh, I don't want to have to do this again. Okay. Alright, moonrise. Here it is. 5:40 p.m., 7 o'clock p.m. 5:40. You know what? I'm going to have to write the PMs because it automatically is putting AM. Just double checking. Oh, it's military time. Okay. So you might have to 7:40. No. Alright, sorry I had to edit it out. I had to close the door. It was getting cold, and then I wanted to figure out how to put this into correct time. So what you do is you just highlight it, you go to this, and you click the time. And it'll put it into the 8 AM PM mode. Just check this out right here. I didn't do this one yet. Oops. Time. There it is. Perfect. That's what we want. If you want to go military time, go for it. We got to fix this number because it was computer didn't understand what I was trying to say. 5:40. Nope, never mind. We got it. All right. So 8:19 p.m. All right. There we go. There is our data points. And now what we're going to do is we're going to graph it. All right. There we go. I'll move myself down here. There we are. Okay. Here's my moonrise, moonset data. I'm talking about March 8th. Yep, March 8th. We'll change this little marker down there. 4 to 3 because we're talking March. And we'll do the moonrise first. Moonrise is my open circle. If you like diamonds or stars or something else, you can do diamonds or stars or something else. So 5:40. All right. And this is 5:40 p.m. And we're talking about moonrise. 5:40 p.m. It's about right here. Oops. And I got to do an open circle because I'm talking about moonrise. And then the next one is 7 o'clock p.m. And then on the 10th it was at 8:19. And you might want to use a ruler or a straight edge to help you out. And this is a line graph. The only bar graph is the precipitation graph. And you connect them out for the sake of time. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. There it is. Sorry about that. It was really exciting seeing those lines get drawn. It's a bummer that you missed it, but it's alright. So, what I did was I made the circles, I graphed it. You're going to do that for 30 data points, 30 days, and you're going to connect them with a line. That's pretty much it. So why don't we do the moon set? So you'll get to see this one. 7:02 a.m. There we go. And then we have 7:36 on the 9th. And then on the 10th we had 8:07. And then you connect the graphs. And as you can see, one of those questions that was on the assignment is to find the change in time, essentially. So you can then see it on the graph, your difference. This is the amount of time in which the moon is present in the sky. Alright, I think that is about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget, this is the resources. This was the website that I was on, but we have other great websites too. And if you have questions, just shoot me an email or a Facebook post, and I will be here to answer those questions. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.